That's not a heart, that's an oval, my dude. America was becoming a land of laws. Read it. Even the West had mostly been tamed. The wicked Wild West. A few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. I could be in a West Wild West movie. Rockstar Games presents Champ, Red Dead Redemption 2. I still remember the first one, dude. The first one was so good. Not a lot of people played the first one. The first one was so good. I got it back when it came out. Director of art, Aaron Garbert. I'm not reading all that.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
Arthur Morgan.
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
I'm all out of lemonade. Chapter 1. Coulter. You got to be man. Wow, that house looks good, dude.
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
Yikes.
Nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen.
Why do I have to do it?
Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know.
They may be dead.
We lost some folks.
We don't know.
Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it gladly. But we're gonna ride out and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone.
Dead.
We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pierce, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet.
Preach,
Come on,
sister.
Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
What went down
missed
back
you.
there on that boat?
That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. Bye.
Mhm.
We need you strong.
We're playing boys.
All right, let's head out.
Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
Go faster. I don't know why I've been so excited to play this recently.
Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely have to mess with the graphic settings a bit, I think.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more.
That's what you said about
We need to
last
keep
ones.
those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
Hey, I think I see something up the path.
Get your gun out.
You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise.
He sounds
like
so
a party.
sarcastic.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He sounded so
Make it.
cartastic. Yeah, dude, that's a
That's
word.
too bad.
Sarcastic when he
Davy was a
said
real
that, and
fighter.
it's actually
Most
true
of them
though.
Calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
Mm.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything.
Who's John?
No one came in.
John Mama.
Seen him?
He'll be
him.
fine. Things always
I know,
turn
I'm
out right for
hilarious.
that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere too. Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
Okie dokie. You like being in the rear, don't you?
Giddy up.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about Creighton.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
That's just life.
Glad you're feeling so good about it.
That's just the circle of life,
Where are all
boys.
the others?
Remember that.
Old mining camp.
Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Easy. Okay.
Let's go,
head
boys.
down there.
Dude, horses are so cool. Health is displayed in the lower left corner. You know, I always hated the like pop-up prompt tutorials. Who reads it while trying to play the game, right? Tutorials. I like the tutorials that like take away from the game and just says like, "This is how you play," and then get back, put you back in the game. I feel like I learned way more. I put you on this tree here, big boy. Oh, that's on the tree. That's okay.
Someone's having fun in there.
Pepe dance, dude.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates.
Ooh.
In that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down
Already in it,
behind
big
that
boy.
wagon in front.
Having fun in there, Kappa. Okay, dude. Having a good time.
Hello?
Hello.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
Too many
I am very
whiskeys.
sorry to disturb you. My friends and I.
think that's all
well,
they
we
drink
got
out there,
into
dude.
Some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
Guy on the left, dude.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the
Arthur,
trail.
we got a problem. Folks, there's a corpse right here.
Now, I
Uh-oh.
just need some
There's a body
cans of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner.
Later, dude. He was gonna kill him, okay? It was out of self-defense. I see him. Boop. Did I just kill someone behind him by accident? Someone in the pooper, dude?
See him, Arthur.
Dude.
Didn't seem to be going too well.
Well, you made short work of them at least. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here! Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Hello?
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies.
Beans.
We need the
Oh, that's biscuits. I thought I said beans, dude. I got so excited. Oh, baked beans!
I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength.
Me and the boys at 3 a.m. looking for beans. Ill vegetables, gross. We're eating the beans, boys. Krenix, do you like beans?
O'Driscoll. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Oh. Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it
B/E/A/N.
You have to put spaces between the slashes and the letters. You tried, though.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and
B.
Jack down here.
Maybe.
E-A.
We'll see how they are when we get back. I
B.
don't really want us to split up. Keep searching while I pack these on the horses.
I was just cutting my beans. Oh, okay.
Meet me out here when you're done.
I was just slicing up my beans. Don't go back up. Dude, the one thing I always love about this game is the animation. They did such a good job on animations in this game. Like everything's so smooth and it just feels so good. Blood. Oh, gross. All right. I think that's everything. Ew. Oh, like a peen, dude. JK, no one cuts their beans. I cut my beans, dude.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn.
I was already on my
Micah,
way, good man.
search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
You don't cut your beans though, bro? Come on now. Hello there. Are you gonna jump on me right now?
Bastard shot my cousin. Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck.
Well, he started it. Oh,
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard.
I love that
Shut
part.
him.
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk.
All right, let me just beat him a little bit.
Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Okay.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else.
I'm beat.
Please.
You know, you gotta get rid of them. You know, because he's gonna tell on us. Didn't drop my damn hat. God darn it. I mean, look at these animations, dude. So good.
Easy. It's okay.
What's up, big boy? Yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy. Just smack him in the face. Good boy. Good boy. Now, if he wasn't there before, he just got his ribs broken, dude.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Oh, really? Ooh. Is this gonna be the racetrack? New Bayshore loop and a Yokohama loop. Oh, okay. Nice. Let me watch. Ooh. Yeah, that would really change a lot. For sure. If they added that lighting in. That just looks good with the lighting. It needs to be like that. That looks so good. What's up, bro? How your day going? Pretty good. Dylan, what's up with you, man? How your day going? Dude, now I want to play.
You should keep him. Tie him up over there, Arthur.
Looks more natural to the actual highway. Yeah, exactly. It just looks natural. Looks good. Don't wait for my ass. Well, no, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for you. I'm more needing to play this. You know what I'm saying? I need to get some story games in.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss. Are you... Oh, you fool. Micah.
What a freak, dude.
Now, it is going to be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh.
Yikes.
You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband,
I'm God, really. Having to clean the
You are
whole house before I go to my dad's. Oh, lame.
Can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them.
I like that.
Okay.
I always love that part. We're bad men, but we ain't them.
We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss
Adler,
Adler.
Sadie Adler, Mrs. He was my husband.
Yikes.
Hey! Somebody's coming!
Don't shoot.
Like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first.
He
Colm
weren't
O'Driscoll
the
and his
first.
Scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about. Apparently, scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need
Animals.
some rest.
Like
I haven't
elephants
slept in
and
3
stuff.
days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Weird champ, dude. Yes.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Arthur.
Oh, I don't like this mission.
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, He may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're all pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked
I love
back.
when games make
You wouldn't
themselves
leave.
look like movies
Not like that.
with the black bars and
Well, it
everything.
wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come
Damn,
on then.
he's a true detective, boys. Javier the detective.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Ha! Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
Do horses get cold? Do big animals get cold? Like, do elephants get cold?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure.
I
but
wonder.
Could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
Like, how do these horses feel right now
So,
in this cold?
you were
Their
there,
feet and
Javier.
stuff, with going into the water and
What
stuff.
really happened on that boat?
We
I'm
had the
genuinely
money, it seemed
curious.
fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch
Oh, you can
killed
go
a
in
girl
first
in
person.
a bad way.
This is pretty cool.
But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
We continue along the cliff wall here.
Easy now.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
Yeah.
Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
That's cool. So you can go into cinematic camera, and your horse will automatically follow like roads and stuff. Wrong way. It doesn't follow it very well.
Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
That's what she said.
Come on, boy. Horses are struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
Oh my
John was
god.
riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us.
Ooh. I hear him.
Come on! Up there!
Yep.
Dude, I couldn't imagine being in a situation like this.
He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Now you tell me after I walked away.
Grab your shotgun. Come on.
I did.
Come on.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
You sure about this?
He's coming from this way.
Okay,
Watch out here. Mierda, that we're high up here.
you're telling me.
It was me all along.
Careful. There's a drop here.
Whee!
It's slippery. Be careful.
I love the animations.
Watch your head here. Okay, from here.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall.
I need
Up
to eat.
this way.
B. Beans.
Come on.
Dude, a game can be like so good just with the animations and graphics alone for me. Like,
Come on.
there's some games I've played that just look so good
We're coming, John.
that I'll play it, even if it's not like too enjoyable. I just enjoy like the animations and graphics alone. Like that Last of Us Part 2, while the story was really good as well, that was a huge reason why I enjoyed the game, was just the animations and graphics and stuff, and the amount of detail put in the game.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John!
John!
Hey yo, John, brother, where you at, man? Over
That's
here.
John. We're coming.
Can you move any slower, Arthur Morgan?
All right! Hot down, Marston! That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
All right.
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Man, it feels just like a movie. I love it.
You see that on the ridge?
Uh-oh. Ow! 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 My inner wolf came out.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
What up, mother truckers? Here, boy. Here, boy. Got him. Ah! Get off me, boy. Got him.
Good work, Arthur.
Peter's gonna cancel me now, dude.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
That's not my horse, is it? No, it is. How do I get on? Oh, E. Well, let us go, boys.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. Yeah.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later.
You ain't gonna die.
He said it's a dog bite.
Not yet. More coming down the hill.
Oh, shoot. Oh my god, let me get a something else.
More on the right. We got more wolves on the
Oh
left.
shoot!
Go.
What the hell? Dude, I'm a
See
god.
any more, Arthur?
Don't think
I mean, what's
so.
new? Am I right?
Jesus. You still with us, Marston? Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know,
True.
we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death.
I take my hand off the mouse for a second, dude. Oh, I'm killing this horse, bro. I want you to know that you're gonna be dying in my arms, okay?
Here, let's cross
No one
to
tell
the left.
Jazzy.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Oh my god. He's one to the left.
Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
Can we get some help? I want some help here, brother.
Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you more.
Idiotas.
Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Dude, this is like a really fun road trip, dude. I'm down to go on this.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
No. Hardly the spring I've been hoping for.
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move.
Yoink.
But we're safe here. Warm enough.
Yoink.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
Hello. I want to do the hunting one first. I think that one's more boring. Plus, I suck at it if I remember correctly. All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds.
I can give you anything I want you.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Oh yeah.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second.
Aww.
Hold on.
Why?
Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Damn. Charles is a G, bro.
Here.
Oh my
take
god.
this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
Wait, hold on, guys.
This way.
All right. Ew! You went poo poo. You took a poo poo.
Holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
What did he do to his hand?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure.
Why can't we eat
Pearson
the
doesn't
dead
know what he's talking
O'Driscolls?
about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither.
What about the
Well,
boat,
Javier
dude?
told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Hello. Wait, where's my hat? I just realized my hat's gone. Man, I left my hat at home.
Down this way.
Oh, my head's gonna get all cold.
The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet.
Oh, stay quiet. Why are you running?
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Oh, do you now? I'm a Pat.
This deer been
It's
here.
a good boy. Yes, you
Recently.
are.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot.
All right.
You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly. You see the tracks?
I think
Wait, hold
so.
on.
Maybe
Wrong.
not.
Focus.
What? Oh. All right, let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Where's that?
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
They went all the way over there, dude. If I remember correctly, I really did not like the bow. You're saying it's also shown an eagle eye blown in the wind. People will flee if they smell your scent or remain downwind or far away from hunting. What? Where? Okay. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Shh. Down there. You see him?
I do.
Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. You can pull back quite hard. You'll
Okay.
feel when it's too much.
Okay, hold on.
Now, Arthur.
No, what?
Unlucky. Take your time.
Dude, it shot. It wouldn't aim in. So I thought it glitched out. So I let go and it just shot by itself. What was that? Oh, hell nah. The game's trolling, dude. I'm gonna eat some beans. I think I ran a stam. I hate the bows, dude. I want this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Nice.
Got him!
See if you can get another one. Come on. You're making yourself too obvious.
How? Wait, stop running. Oh? Can I like... What?
Okay. Try again. Watch yourself, Arthur, or we'll scare them all off.
I think I see him.
Where are you going? Follow the tracks.
Oh! They're right there.
Got it.
Got him.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick
Damn,
up one,
I
I'll get
tried.
the other. You sure?
I want to eat some
Your
peaches.
hands okay? You sure your hands okay?
It'll be fine once I get it.
No, I'm getting this one. I'm getting this one.
Okay.
You get the other. Yeah. That's what I thought. Trying to take my deers. Oh, dear. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come on, boy. Hell yeah, brother. What up, my man? You kicked my can, dude. My can of peas. Let's go, boy. We're coming, Charles. Ooh, sick jumps, dude. But hold on, I want to finish eating this.
Come on then, let's head back.
Mmm.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Thank you.
Careful.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Aw, dude,
Seems
don't
to me
jinx
we should
it.
be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
True.
So what do we do with her?
Kill her.
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years.
Oops.
Big gang. Nasty
No,
sons
oh my
of
god.
bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Oh, watch it. So I heard.
Bear.
Watch out. Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Bear?
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
We don't have the weapons.
Real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this.
I mean, we could. You know what? We could save. Nah, lame.
Worst for animals that sleep all winter.
How about now? Nah. Can't do it for content.
Cut up here, off the trail.
We're just gonna go right past him.
Whoa, you're all right, boy.
You're all right, boy. Relax, relax.
Boy, easy now.
Whoa, boy. Easy now. Easy now.
You and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No, not at all. I just know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes.
Dutch is life.
Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read.
Mm-hmm.
John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Hey. Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
Careful.
Watch out!
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard.
Yeah, horses, dude. I don't understand how they're both up through this, man.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull.
Is the
Won't take
Count
nobody but him.
a horse? Dude, these deers are jiggly.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
All right.
Brought some food back, boys.
Oh yeah. Wait. Hold control. Tap space.
It's next to mine. We don't want him running off.
Ooh. Hitch horse? There it goes.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the boat properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well.
What up?
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it is. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. Yes, a hand, Charles.
We'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
A burnt hand? He burnt his hand? Damn. Oh, gross. Oh. Oh, I always hated the skinning, dude. It's gross.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.